Let's do a cold start on our Harley-Davidson X440. Let the fuel kick in. Yeah, so let's go for it. Start breakfast for the low zone. Cafe and breakfast. Okay, so we're gonna push the full throttle to see how far this can go and YB. Second gear, 75. 100. Third gear, you are reaching 100. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not doing anything on fourth gear because I will get that notification. Yeah. Fourth gear, you can around hit above 100. Even third gear, you're reaching 100. So how nice it is. But it is a lot of buzzy. It is stressing out a lot. So don't try that. So keep it under 5000 RPM. It is pretty healthy for this motorcycle. Don't try to hit above 6000. It's gonna scream and cry for it. Please leave me alone. So, so let's leave this alone. Anything below 5000 RPM, and it works like a charm. Yeah, the Yellowstone is very bad. So I'm coming for the Jagavi's Kritunga restaurant with chickens. So let's give it a try. And getting this to neutral is another headache. Okay. The dash is a pretty 3-inch TFT display. This is just a small display. Rest everything is, yeah, it gives pretty good information. You have the gear indicator, you have the odometer, you have the time, you have the rev meter, the fuel gauge, the digital, you have the ABS on, your hazard lights, your Harley-Davidson symbol. So let's see what all we can do. It is a trip meter, trip 2. Okay, we have trip A and trip B. So we can use these joysticks. Going back, go into this, hard press. You can see the average fuel economy is 31 kilometers. That's good. So I will try. How much do I get? Okay, just a few things based on my experience on this long drive. So only until you drive for 100 and more than 100 kilometers, you will not know about this vehicle for sure. The suspensions. First, we'll talk about the good things. Suspension is amazing. You will not feel any bad roads to your back. Sound beautiful to the ears. Handlebar posture good. Speedometer visibility in during the sun day, it's good. The posture is pretty good. I'll put a picture where you can see. The tank is 13 liters, fully metal. These are you have a sari guard coming with you. This is the crash guard. Okay, so there are few things that I want to talk. The bad things. Seat pretty soft, so you will feel the pain after a while of riding. So every 100 kilometers you will have to at least take a quick 5 minutes break and then get down. You have a little bit of space to move between the front and the back, so that's pretty good. But overall the seat can be little harder for long drives, so this can be customized anywhere in your local shop. The back brake bite is not that good, but the front is good. You get a 18-inch front wheel and a 17-inch MRF zappers with a 140 by 70 section on the back. So yeah, so overall the another bad thing is it is pretty heavy. You can't maneuver it as easy as the KTMs or the Adventures or any small naked bikes. You will feel the heaviness of this vehicle. You get all the diamond cuts on the engine, the diamond cut wheels, and yeah, it's a Harley's first ever single cylinder, so you will love the beat. The other bad thing is the highway experience. So when you're cruising on this vehicle, if you want to cruise at around 80 kilometers on highway, you can't do it on 6th gear. You will have to do it on the 5th gear. Unless you are crossing 100 kilometers per hour, you will have to shift to the 6th gear, the higher gear. Yeah, that's few good and few bad based on my experience. It has the retro look, the retro and the modular look, all LED headlights, high beam and low beam. Yeah, another risky thing is if you're riding with a pillion, make sure you get a backrest. Currently the company doesn't offer any backrest. You'll have to find an aftermarket where you will get something as a support so that he doesn't fall off, because it has that torque. I think it has close to 30 newton meters of torque. Close to, you can check the specs that I will display it at the end of the video. But yeah, overall it is vibey. When you are cruising in a sweet spot, let's say you are on 5th gear, you're cruising on 80 kilometers per hour, that's a sweet spot. If you are on 6th gear, anything above 95 to 110 is a pretty sweet spot and you will enjoy it. The other bad thing is it has a heavy wind blast, because you see there is no visor or anything, because it comes with that style. So yeah, these are a few things that I like to talk about. The best part of this vehicle is the thumb sound of the exhaust. Can listen to this. So yeah, pretty good bike. But yeah, you will have to compromise on few things. The vibrations on the handlebar, you will feel it. This is somewhere between the Hunter 350 and the classic 650. So this is somewhere sitting in between. It has the modern retro style, all LED, full metal. All your tank bags will sit perfectly tight into this. You'll have to get a back support for your pillion, that is for sure. And yeah, these are a few things. Yeah, the buttons feel pretty good, but yeah, not that great. They can improve a bit. Yeah, you don't have any front suspension adjustments. You can do some preload adjustment here on the rear suspension, rear shock. Overall, I would give this around 3.5 to 5. It's above average. I would not say it is. It still has some issues. I'll show you a few things which I feel. You see those gaps over there? I can see the whole wiring. You see this? What is this? Come on, Harley and Hero. I think you can do a much better job. This doesn't have that feel of the panel gaps a lot. The, this one here, you can see this wire dangling here. What is this? They should do a much better cable management for sure. But yeah, you can see these areas. They could have filled this with proper design. But yeah, I don't want to nitpick things. But overall, this is an above average motorcycle. Anything between 3.5 to 4 for me. Yeah, other bad thing which I was calling it out is the mirrors. Change this immediately after you buy this motorcycle. These are worst on this vehicle. The visibility is almost zero. You can hardly see. I almost got someone standing next to me. I couldn't see anything on this. I don't know. You should get a little wider. I think the Royal Enfield ones, not the Royal Enfields, we have those semi hexagon type of thing. You get those. Those are much better. I'm not sure if you're noticing something here. There is no high beam button. If you noticed, if you want a high beam, you need to push it backwards. That's the high beam, and this is the low beam, and this is the pass button. So this is a little different. You will get used to it. But the overall positions of the keys, the start, the hazard light, the USB is here. You'll have to find it here. It's a good place to charge your motorcycle. Sorry, your mobile. My bad. I'm blabbering this morning stuff. Yeah, you have the SOS for emergency, which will be integrated with eSIM functionality. It's a 13-liter fuel tank. The posture is good, so the center of gravity is almost to the center of this vehicle, so you will have to sit a little forward to get that balance. You can move around. As you can see, I can move few inches backwards and forward. That's nice. That's a little adjustment that you can do while you're driving on long distance kilometers. So yeah, and yeah, that is all it is for now. So any other experience that I'm feeling on highways, I will let you know in the audio recordings. The sweet spot for on this bike is 80 kilometers on fifth gear. Don't go for sixth gear. Sixth gear is worse than Harley, our Royal Enfield. Vibrates like crazy. Even on highways, oh boy. you're going on 100, sixth gear is good. But if you're planning to maintain on 80, then you'll have to come to the fifth gear. I'll show you. Let me come to 80. I'll show you the vibration. Watch the mirrors. I'm going in 80 now. See the, just watch the mirrors, how they're actually shaking on 80. On sixth gear. So ideally for highways, on this bike, if you want to go on 80, come to the fifth gear. And that's the sweet spot. And now it looks much better. It looks much smoother now. No handlebar vibrations. So unless you're hitting the 100 on a constant cruise, go for a sixth gear. Or you want to maintain 80, be on the fifth gear, that's more than enough. I want to show you something. So I'm in fifth gear, almost at 30, fourth gear. You can slowly pull, you can't see the torque. Say I'm at around 30. I can aram se pull with throttle and it picks up. It has the little punch. It might hiccup a few bits, but it will pull. So even in fourth gear, when you are moving at slow speeds at around 30, you can still use the fourth gear and move along. See? And it pulls. But it is very linear. Don't expect this to be like the KTM. So this is a retro cruiser kind of a thing. So you will have to take it a little light on this. Though it's the Harley, it's still a single cylinder. It has the long stroke like the Royal Enfields. So you will feel that piston moving up and down. And yeah, that's good. But yeah, don't go beyond, don't be in fifth gear and go to 30 and try. It will knock you off. It will knock the engine off. So you're in fourth gear at slow speeds, you can still manage to pull. See, it gets that nice throttle. The torque kicks in pretty good. But yeah, that vibrations is where you will feel on the foot peg. So yeah, I'm around that 2500, close to 3000 RPM. Anything above 4000 RPM, you will feel the buzz around your foot pegs and the handlebars. Then going above 400, this tank area vibrates a little bit. The buzz, I don't think the full vibration, it's the buzz. It pulls it, see the torque. Oh, oh, oh. So minimal off-road capacity. Let's see how the handles as well. You just keep your view where you want to go and the vehicle just goes. If you made it this far into the review, here's a summary of my experience with the X440. It's a time to decide, is this the right bike for you? Let's start with the things that work well. The X440 is torquey. The low-end engine is fantastic for city riding and surprisingly effortless on the highway. It has the unmistakable Harley road presence and that classic big bike feel, making it accessible price point a major draw. For moderate speed cruising and daily commutes, this bike is very capable. This is the one and only single cylinder Harley-Davidson in this modern days. The comfortable plush suspension is another highlight, soaking up the bumps and keeping you stable at highway speeds and even city bad roads. And while the front brake provides solid progressive stopping power, we found that the rear brake performance is a definite weak point and lacks the confidence you would expect. Though the ABS kicks in, it has a dual channel ABS. Now for the drawbacks you need to be aware of, we noted that the fit and finish could be better with some inconsistent panel gaps. and visible wiring just lying around. The cable management can be better, which feels a little out of place for a premium brand like Harley Davidson. The biggest factor, however, is the engine vibration at higher RPMs. While smooth below 4000 RPM, it becomes quite noticeable in the handlebars, foot pegs, and the tank as you push towards the 7500 RPM, which hits the red line. This can affect comfort on longer, higher speed rides. So, why should you buy this bike? Get it. If you prioritize relaxed riding, that signature Harley character is a great place, and primarily use it for city commutes or moderate speed tours. Skip it if you're a performance enthusiast who needs razor sharp braking and a completely vibration free experience when revving the engine out. Skip it. The final word, the Harley Davidson X440 is a fun and usable bike that delivers on the promise of an accessible Harley, but you have to accept the trade offs on high end refinement and rare legging performance.